I love going live with my friends. Hey girl, how are you?
I'm so good. It's really, really fun to be here.
Oh, that's so good. I Now you and we have gone way back, clear back to the beginning of the energy healing conferences. And I
Yes.
know that you worked with quite a few other pretty well-known healing practitioners and professionals out in the healing world for some time. And then you came online and you started doing your own stuff and teaching your own stuff to other people, training and educating. And I'm so excited to have you be a part of the event clear after 12 years. I want to say a huge thank you, give you a huge hug online through the screens, through the wavelengths, right?
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much. It really, I believe it really helped me get my the word out that what we had was really special, and a great way we did that was through the energy healing conferences. So I've got 12 years of thank you, thank you, thank you, Tammy.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. Well, I'm super excited to have this spotlight moment with you. I know you've been traveling, you're on the East Coast right now, but this is like so important to make sure people know who you are, what you're about, what you're doing at the conference. And so we'll take a moment here to spotlight you. I'll do the brief introduction and then I'm going to go ahead and have you share a little bit more about your story on how you got into this. So here we go. As the founder of the Healer's Blueprint and HB, so that's Healer's Blueprint 2.0 Advanced Trauma Release, Tam shares two powerful energy modalities, marrying intuitive energy medicine and trauma release. For 14 years, her formula for healing uses principles of quantum physics, energy, and Christian values, teaching others to identify and release painful patterns of all kinds of things, all the stuff that you don't want, right?
Yeah, the yuck.
And as a skilled trainer, her Healers Academy offers an empowering international mentoring program for energy students and practitioners from all over the world, opening the doors of self love and personal empowerment for her clientele. And you are a happy wife, Mimi, and great Mimi. That is so cool. I didn't
Yeah,
know
like
that.
a great Mimi's coming soon. Soon.
So exciting. So
Yeah.
tell us how you got into this. We'd love to hear a little bit more about your own story.
I had an injury to my back that was profound, and I come from a background of abuse, but
Mhm.
almost everyone does, and lots of trauma, like everybody else. And I had some back trouble when I was in my mid 30s that was really significant, and I worked for, I don't know, good probably 20 years trying to manage all that. Learned massage therapy, learned other powerful modalities to help that get better. And one day somebody says to me, you know what, this is emotional. What's happening for you is emotional. And I'm thinking, what are you talking about? So at that point, I pursued Dr. Brad.
Mm.
This was, like mid 2000s. And I found him and he taught me, I mentored with him, and I was one of the very first body code practitioners in the world,
Wow.
and built my international clientele that way. And then I loved what he has, and I just was being led different directions. So I was given the Healer's Blueprint. It was a beautiful download and just a way to help, honestly, to help Source help us. So Source could be helping in the process.
Mhm.
And rather than it just be energy, it's the energy of that light of the universe that makes the creator. And so I'm a very faith-based person. And in that, um, I just, I had a lot of people that came to me that were very wounded from religion, or I haven't met anybody yet who's not mad at God for something. So
Mhm.
it was a really interesting journey,
Mhm.
in helping people from everything from big time SRA, um, satanic ritual abuse stuff.
Mhm.
The blueprint, the Healer's Blueprint was magnificent with that. And so that is the foundation that I've been teaching for these last 13 years. And then the last 3 years, I've also been teaching the HB 2.0, which is basically a trauma release. It's very direct. It is meant for releasing the energy signatures that are creating a quantum Well, everything is in the quantum field. I mean, there's no way to not do it, but to understand that and to understand how your intention, how the energy signatures that are trapped in the moment of a trauma and unlocking that in a very simple method, it it's pretty magical what I've been seeing happen with men and women. The 2.0 is especially helpful with men because they don't have to say anything. They don't have to talk. And I think the Healer's Blueprint is a little more fun for women as opposed to men. But anyway, that's just an interesting thing that I've noticed with it. So you don't have to have learned the Healer's Blueprint to practice HB 2.0, but you have to be a really good muscle tester if you're going to practice that. So the Healer's Blueprint, you can just come and learn and
Awesome.
yeah.
And you're going to be teaching that at the Energy Healing Conference that's coming up. And that one, it's specifically your class is at 11 a.m. on Saturday. And tell us a little bit more about who that class is for, what you're actually going to be doing in that class.
So for the HB 2.0, we will be talking about the power, the source of light, what intention has to do, a little bit of quantum physics, because it's just essential to what's happening with that light of the universe that is clearing and dumping. It is walking through the photons inside your atoms and cleaning them out. It's a hard way to express that. It's a complicated thing. So we just try to keep it really simple, and we're using polarity from the hands and intention to clear. It's a clearing tool. The 2.0 is a clearing tool to access different parts of the brain that hold memory and hold language and hold feelings. Different parts of the brain do different things. And so we use polarity to access those points, identify an energy signature and clear using that. So we'll be practicing with that pulse, that light of the universe, and letting everybody kind of get a feel for that. I'll be teaching Healer's Blueprint on Friday at 11, I think it is. And then
Oh my gosh, I don't know why I forgot about that. I'm so sorry.
no, it's okay. And then the 2.0 is on Saturday. So each day at 11 o'clock, we've got something. And both things, lots of people practice both. And some people a few people only practice the 2.0, but it's powerful. It's powerful. And you're gonna feel something whether you like it or not. And can I just add that we're talking about quantum energy, which depends on the light of the universe, the power of the universe, which I believe comes from a creator. And so it's kind of like you can believe whatever you want to, but I'm just here to say, to be a witness, that light is the healer. That magnificent light that has created all things is the healer. And we're accessing that power. And it's not about us, it's about being a witness to that light.
Well, I've been amazed so many times when I go into a session and that person knows like literally zero about me. They don't know anything about me. And then when they're sharing their notes with me, I'm like, wait, what? Like, who you been talking to? You know what I mean? It's like,
how did you find that out?
How did you know that? And they're like, well, there's this thing called muscle testing. You know what I mean? It's like, that's so cool. So tell me a little bit about like what's going to be happening at your vendor space. We talked about the 2 classes. When people walk into the vendor hall, you're going to be one of the very first people that see. It's going to be not on your right hand side, but rather on the left, right on the corner. That's literally right there where they're going to see you. What's going to be happening there? Tell us a little bit more.
Well, we have we'll be offering a few things. We have some really cool homemade stuff called Mama's Magic that I've been selling for a number of years. It's a healing blend. We have a little bit of that for people to come and try if they'd like to. We have some really cool chakra charts that I use for my more advanced work that people have been loving. So we're just going to print them and offer them there if anybody wants that. Cool. We also have, if somebody would like to have a session and experience the work of the Healer's Blueprint or 2.0, we'll be doing that work right there. You can come and sign up for a session and come have that experience with myself or with I have a wonderful associate who'll be working with me, Stephanie Stoker. So the two of us will be doing sessions there, and we'd love to fill our days with spending time with you.
That's awesome. I love it. When I was on your website kind of checking out things a little bit. I was on there and I'm like, oh my gosh, I love Stephanie Stoker. Oh my gosh, I know the other Stephanie, you know,
Yeah, Stephanie Hall.
and then
Yeah.
Patty Hewlett and Carrie Andrew. Like these are some of my friends that I just have been so grateful to get to know over the years. And I just really look up to them a lot and respect them. So I know that you've got a great team there. Whoever is going to be there at the booth is going to be like, it's going to be so good. So what kind of tips would you give to someone who's maybe never been to this conference and this is their first
Mm.
time? Do you have any tips that you think would be maybe helpful for people?
Yeah, yes, I do. Just, it's it can get really overwhelming to be sensitive to energy. You wouldn't be coming to this conference if you weren't sensitive to energy. And there's just so much going on, and it's hard to kind of sometimes know what's right for you. And so before you get there, I would just invite you to look through the program, look through those things that feel like love to you. They feel like this is the next thing for me, and just peruse and feel comfortable with that, and then walk every booth, see every booth that is at that place, because there are so many talented, gifted, filled with light practitioners just waiting for you to get a new glimmer, a new essence of what energy can really do for you. You
Yeah,
never know.
that's good advice. I really like your tip. That's beautiful. What has energy healing done for you in your own personal life?
Oh gosh, I came from 35 years of clinical depression and medication. It was not a fun world. Very, very depressed. I mean, I'm a person who loves people. I love life, but I was so overrun by that depression. It just took everything from me. And so learning to just learning to identify that emotionally we are filled with stuff that is painful for us, but it's more than just releasing emotion. It's looking at the structures that are creating emotion, that are happening within your endocrine system. And just by understanding subconsciously what I was uh thinking and doing, like even now I can still hear once in a while, I can hear a really negative thing that just popped through my brain, and it's like, where did that come from? But by hitting things one at a time, one thing at a time, one issue at a time, and cleaning up all the negative energy around that, cleaning up the subconsciousness, and being willing to look at the truth of me, being willing to see who I am and accept my gifts and love myself and love other people, were the things that helped me heal and find tremendous joy and satisfaction in life.
That's beautiful. Well, I've been asking a lot of people who I know that they're a little bit about their story, right? Because you and I, we've talked about this before, but I know there's people that are on that are going to watch this on the replay or live that they didn't know anything about your story. I am so grateful that you're willing to share that, because that's such a vulnerable, place to be, to share some things like that. But look at all the people that you've been able to touch through that experience, right? It's like the silver linings slash, plus
Yeah.
gold lining plus all of the all, because it's just been such a beautiful thing to help so many people in their lives.
Oh, that's a joy. And really and truly, I can just say life was very dark, and it got to be where it got lighter and lighter and lighter and more hopeful, and there is so much peace now. Even though the world is crazy. It's a crazy time. We are all going through a lot of stuff, but
Mhm.
just to know who I am and who my creator is and what my gifts are, I can do anything.
That's beautiful. I love it. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to come on today and to share. And now the people who are, going to be watching this later, before the conference, hopefully, right? They can go ahead and know where to find you and how to reach out to you. And even the people who are watching this who can't attend the conference for whatever reason, her website now, tampendleton.com. There's a lot of good stuff on there. And is there any other closing thoughts or comments that you'd like to share?
Um, yeah, yeah, and you can also find thehealersblueprint.com is also a great place. And I just want to say that whatever your struggle is right now, it's important to remember that you are of tremendous value, that we have a creator who loves and adores no matter what decisions you make, no matter where you've been or what you're learning. This is about learning in this lifetime. And all that matters is that you do that, that you learn and grow and love people. So come visit us if we can help you at thehealersblueprint.com.
That's beautiful. I had somebody say to me, "Oh yeah, they were trying to explain this is a soul wound." And I said, "No, this is called a soul lesson." Sometimes it's just your POV, right? But
Yeah.
I love how you were referring to it as lessons too. So I'm like, "Oh yeah, I love that." Sometimes it's the terminology that can make a big difference. So I
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
You get to choose how you see the experiences you've had, what you've learned. You can either learn to be wounded or you can learn to heal.
Yeah, I love that. Well, thank you for the lessons that you've taught me of love, of seeing someone and just keep loving them no matter what. And also just appreciating the moment and what you can, you know, what you can learn each moment and then moving forward too, to take those lessons. So thank you so much. I can't wait to see you and give you a big squeeze.
Thank
And
you, friend.
we'll see you next week. Okay,
See
see
you
you.
next week. Much love.
Much love. See you.
See you.